Hey everyone, and welcome to another custom challenge run in the Binding of Isaac. I said that with a bit of a different tonation than usual. Hopefully I didn't off-put any of you. Anyway, I'm gonna do an infinite D6 run, finally. It's been a while since I've done one, and a few people have asked for it, more than a few. So that's what we're doing. It's very clear, it's infinite D6. I have infinite item power, I'm Isaac with the D6, and for those of you that haven't been around since before I last did one, or when I last did one, I follow a theme, and you know, I just get items that match that generally. And today's theme is suggested by Inferno Rage 1, and we're going with Isaac's abusive childhood, which is just, you know, stuff that could be or clearly was used to abuse Isaac. I mean, that's very, very clear. Chemical peel, I mean, you could kind of argue for that, but I'll re-roll it because I don't honestly care that much. You know, technology doesn't really help me either for that. There are a few very clear things, and there are a few iffy ones that I'm... I don't know. Because I don't think that this really happened. So I'm just gonna keep re-rolling until I find basically frickin'... Oh, I wish I could take the wafer. I'm gonna find something. Tough Love is a very clear option. Most of the boss items are clear. Other than that, this is... Well, Tough Love, there you go. Now hopefully we'll get like 9 luck up pills and everything will be okay. Yeah, I don't know. This might be tougher than I thought for item room stuff, but for boss stuff it's going to be very simple. Because pretty much everything in the boss pool will be an item that could be counted as abuse stuff, like rotten meat, breakfast being clearly spoiled milk, all that stuff. It's just there's a lot of obvious poor food, and then most of the other stat ups, you know, Isaac gets his skin lesions or whatever you want to call them. Like he gets hit with say the cat of nine tails or the spoon, that kind of stuff. Boss items, again, easier. I don't know how much stuff could be in here, because I mean, SMB Superfan probably was kind of something I could have gotten away with. That was pretty poor damage. Because, like, I mean, it's not like... What? Why don't I just die instead? That'd be nice. What is going on? Pin should never hit me even one time. Squeezy, kind of arguable, because I don't see his eyes popping out. And the belt's clearly used in that way, but I don't want to speed up. I want a health up. Or a wire coat hanger. Tears up's good too. Because, you know, getting a... I count that. That's cool with me. But item rooms, apparently tough. Anyway, it's a nice tears up. Why don't I just die instead? Gosh. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty well, thanks for asking. Whether or not you actually did or will ask, thanks. Let's see. Oh, every day, pretty much so far, I've gotten a comment about how PlayStation Plus is going to be required to play online. Like, why does that matter? It's cheaper than Xbox Live Gold. It's a better service. Like, Xbox Live Gold is garbage. You don't get anything for it besides, oh, you know, you have the privilege of playing our stuff. But on PlayStation Plus, you get... Like, I've been a PlayStation Plus member for, like, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe. And it costs $50 for a year. I've gotten, like, $200+ worth of value. I don't see how that isn't a good value proposition. It's a way better service. It's a really good service. I was going to be paying for it whether or not it was required for online play. The fact that it's required for online play just makes sense because, I mean, this is probably where it came from with Microsoft, that it costs money to maintain the servers and stuff. but still, it's a service I was going to be paying for either way. Anyway, we died there because I'm really bad. So there's, that's kind of embarrassing. It was Pin's fault, purely Pin's fault. Let's get this. But this theme is going to be a little tougher than I thought. Bombs are key. Well, okay, I guess. Makes me a little bit sad. Nah, that was scary. I don't know if you can hear, but to dodge them, I'm doing, rather than like holding direction for movement, I'm just tapping it repeatedly. And I don't think it's actually doing me any good. It's probably putting me more in harm's way. But it's an interesting thing that I do with a lot of the more sporadic enemies, and maybe with more enemies, because I actually just noticed it. But it's, I mean, it's kind of like, maybe it's comparable to people who play like Dota or another MOBA like League of Legends or something, where they'll click repeatedly at the same point to move their character rather than just clicking once. It's kind of like something that keeps your APM up so that you don't get lazy or anything like that. It could be comparable to that, or it could just be something that I've subconsciously started doing because it's benefited me in some way. But I've never noticed, and it's a thing I do, I guess. So I will try to keep that in mind for the rest of the run, and maybe I'll see that it's something that's very useful. Or maybe not. Oh look, it's both item rooms. Guess what? I only have one key, unless this room changes that. No, not quite. The relic is not at all what we're looking for. Teleport, no. Bag of bombs. This time we're going to take chemical peel. It peels off half our face. I think that if it maims us in any way, I'm going to kind of let it be a thing. Because as it turns out, previously, we were not going to get too many items from item rooms as far as I could tell. And I mean, I count the knife because, like, he could have been threatened with it or stabbed with it. I think that in the cutscene in the start, Mom may have a knife. But I don't know. Because, I mean, when was the last time anyone watched that cutscene? For me, it was probably, I've watched it once. Probably. Kind of had to take damage there, unfortunately. Didn't have to take damage there, however. Alright, let's go get another item. See what it could be. Today on the channel you will see Ratchet deadlocked, by the way. That's a good time. And tomorrow, it depends what you guys want. Tell me what you want. Like, I could do another Ratchet deadlocked, or I could do paranautical activity, for example. I'm taking toothpicks just because they're not actually any good at all. They're just a small shot speed up. But, I mean, come on. Toothpicks in your eyes? That's terrible and painful looking. The first time I saw it, I, like, cringed because it was so terrible. Anyway, if you guys want to see paranautical activity again, for example, if you want to see more Super Meat Boy hasn't been recorded, and it isn't until tomorrow. Wait, Super Meat Boy... I'm so confused. Let me check my channel, honestly. Okay, Super Meat Boy uploaded yesterday, and that means that today you'll see Ratchet Deadlocked. If you want to see paranautical activity tomorrow, let me know. If you want to see Ratchet Deadlocked tomorrow, let me know. Those are your options, so whichever one you prefer is the one that I will do. Just letting you know. And, I don't know. Usually when I ask these kinds of things, I don't actually get that many replies, but another somewhat related note, then, is that in the next day or two, I'm probably going to be hitting 4,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Thank you all. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, like I was saying. I'm excited for that. Alright, Pin, you're apparently my arch nemesis right now. So let's get this done. I have a bit more damage this time. Toothpicks makes your tears red, by the way, but it doesn't actually increase your damage. It's just an aesthetic thing. And I'm not sure if chemical peel is aesthetic or indicative, but I know that toothpicks is aesthetic. So that's that. Cat o' nine tails. I honestly don't want more knockback. I'll take them later if they come back up, but like rotten milk, see? That's more what I want. Oh, that was a good dodge. Dodge perpendicular to the Widow, and don't suck at it, and you'll be fine. Because, I mean, honestly, the Widow's not that hard of a fight, unless you're terrible. Note that that only did a half heart. It used to do a full heart when Wrath of the Lamb came out, but then everyone complained about how overpowered the Widow was and, like, freaking impossible. And it was nerfed in that way, as well as health and stuff. I'm going to count this, because I like the tears up, and, I mean, look at my eyes. That's creepy. Yeah, so the Widow had to get a serious nerf, less health, less damage. Same with Mullabooms, but those actually were stupid. Because they can do a full heart. They could do a full heart of damage, rather. They did do a full heart of damage. And in some rooms, there's still some rooms where you can't really avoid them. So in the case where you're playing Judas or, you know, sometimes Samson, depends on if you've lost your health yet, you were just dead. And there's nothing you could do. So it was poor and had to be changed. Just, you know, interesting little things that used to happen. I don't know how many of you remember the good old days where you could fly in and out of locked challenge rooms. That was like my favorite thing. But then that got really overpowered with boss challenge rooms, so that had to be fixed. Because, I mean, I assume that it was just as easy to fix earlier as it was later, but it wasn't as overpowered when you weren't getting items consistently from some of those rooms. So I think that that was what changed it. And that made me sad, but all good things must come to an end. At least in the case of imbalanced games. So this fight's going real bad. Cube of Meat, I can't reroll. And I'll show you guys. And you're always, every time I say that, you guys are like, oh, you definitely can reroll it. And I've explained this before. It's only in special situations. I'm just going to reroll this for a little while. I don't know how many times, like, I don't know if it's set so that it's in a pool X number of times. Actually, I do. It's not in a pool. It's the only item that can appear. But I promise you can't re-roll it, except in the special situations that I have previously outlined. I think the nail would fit, but I'm not going to take that because that would obviously get rid of the whole infinite D6 part of things. Neither of those really help me. Dead cat could be construed in such a way, except that, I mean, I assume... Well, no, there are ways that you could say it even if the cat was not killed by the family. Anyway, neither of these, none of this stuff is particularly helpful. Brimstone, not really. The Pact, not really either. I will take Mom's Knife because I did say how that one worked. I can't afford the other item there. And watch us die again. I haven't played this badly in a little while. So hopefully it'll cut me some slack because I've been playing really well. Like, really well. Lots of good things have happened in the past few runs. And that's pretty cool. So I don't know if Mom's Knife works with Chemical Peel, if, like, every other throw does more damage, or if it's like a 50% chance like Kane has. Because Kane only has one eye, so he can't have the things that do things based on your eye in some cases. So I wonder if it's like that. I don't know. I really just don't know. There's some cool things in this game to know that I don't. And some of you might be surprised that there is anything I don't know. But there is, and that is one such thing. Give me a key already. I'm going to give myself the skeleton key if I have to. Because missing items on an infinite D6 run is kind of not the point. The point is to reroll stuff and have fun in business, get all these items. So we're gonna have to do that, it looks like. Lucky Toe increases the rate of stuff dropping after rooms. So that's cool, I guess. Maybe we'll get our key after this room. I don't really care. Oh, unless I die. Oh no. Okay. Thought that would spawn on me because it was close. By the way, you saw part 3 of my Dark Souls Soul Level 1 run through yesterday. So that was cool. Where's Cheat Engine? Alright, there is Cheat Engine. Skeleton Key is faster from oops, from the categorized menu. And there it is. There we go. I should have just put on infinite keys or something. Which I could do now, I suppose, but 99 is more than enough. So is infinity. Whatever. I don't think I'm going to find anything in here, but I can re-roll the pain away. Candle would be a good thing, but again, spacebar items don't really help me. Right, so we're into the normal items, as we would like to be. Heart is arguable. Lard, now you see, that's kind of actually doable, honestly, I think. Because, you know, you wouldn't want to feed your kid lard, and see, he's overweight. That can be very easily a product of bad parenting. Magic mushroom, I would so love to take. I mean, you could say that it's because drugs, and you wouldn't give your kid drugs unless you're a terrible parent. But I'm just not going to take it, because sadly that's not really a thing I can justify. Again, spacebar items seem to appeal to this more than other things. I mean, maybe someone sacrificed Isaac. It's not like it's a really good item in the case of anything where, like, you wouldn't be upset about me taking this item, I'd hope. But, you know, it's bloody and stuff, and even just seeing a sacrifice or something would probably be scarring. Whatever, man. I'm reaching, and that's what you're gonna have to deal with. This turned out a lot more stringent than I thought it would. Like, I thought that this would be far more open. There'd be a lot more I could get. But some of the things I just don't want at all, like dead cat, which possibly could be construed as such, and other things, well, I also don't want things like cat o' nine tails and stuff. It's just, it's harder than I thought. I will, of course, play this beggar, although he might not pay out. Well, not with an item, most likely now. Alright then. It was interesting how I couldn't go out of the room yet. That was because I guess he wasn't technically counted as finished or something. But the game figured itself out and it was all good. Let us. You know? I don't really have to do anything in this room. The flies will find themselves dead to one of these three sources: my knife, my sacrificial dagger, or my cube of meat. I knew that would hit me, but I don't care. Could get that money. I don't want to go back to the beggar. I really don't. Psychic Maw, that's always an interesting find. You know, they're pretty uncommon dudes. I did a challenge run as a Psychic Maw, so you know. It's not helping me. Mom's bottle of pills I'll use once because of how fitting it is. You know, getting to the pills, allowing you to get to the pills, that kind of stuff. Those would count. Polyphemus I really can't justify as much as I would love to, because with Mom's knife it's like everything is going to die and I'm not going to have any problems. But I really can't see a way, unless, you know, we cut out Isaac's eye. But I wouldn't really go so far as to say that one. SMB Superfan cuts off our skin, and I'm going to allow that. It also lowers our speed, even though it says all stats up, but that doesn't matter too much to me. So I'll count that one. Because, I mean, I think it's changed more to Isaac gets maimed than his abusive childhood, just because it's so hard for the abusive childhood business to work. But I'll keep trying to loosely justify things. And, oh god. Yeah, that'll be that. Fight this boss. Gertie, this one can't shoot at us, which is always nice. Can only spawn enemies, not a problem for me. because I got the sacrificial dagger. Yep, see? Pageant boy, kind of. Eating dog food, though, that's definitely not a cool thing. Yeah, I didn't go back to the beggar, and I knew that before leaving, so don't act like I forgot. I didn't forget, I just decided I don't care that much. I'm a lazy man. No! Oh, whatever. Nope, we're so slow on the stuff. We're so slow on the frickin' cobwebs, and that's about it though, so I don't really care. Because our speed is fine for otherwise. Like, this is a speed that I would like to be most of the time. Only sometimes is this a negative impact to us. Everyone's just like, why do you hate speed so much? It's so good and helpful, and I can't function without high speed. And I'm like, well, we obviously have different playstyles. More speed is not helpful to me. It's just not. It tends to get me hurt more than it gets me saved. Of course, it helps against masks. Haven't found the item room, but I'm going to fight the boss first, because why not? Loki should not be difficult at all. But the slide? No, it's a pokey. Maybe that will be. Heals, you know, arguably. But more dog food, especially considering it's dinner. And we got a health down, so that really sucked. I spin my knife in circles. See, this is just how I pass my time when I have the knife. Or even when I don't, I spin my head in circles. And I spin the other way. Because I can. It's pretty easy. I also do that with movement, but that's not the point here. Because right now I'm not wasting time not moving anywhere. You know, there's no reason to be going in a circle. Because I'm trying to get places. I got an agenda. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of tired. You probably figured that out by now. But I didn't get nearly enough sleep. And it's late. And yeah, I've thus been up for too long without enough sleep. It's going to be great though. I'll catch up if possible. And tomorrow we'll have a dandy old time. Yeah, I didn't look for the secret room. A lot of you get on my case about that. I don't care that much. Alright, same item as we just got, but I don't mind. I don't mind even a little bit. There's our item room, finally. I just want to play more Dark Souls, honestly. Ha! Nailed the diagonal. Did it again. See what we get in here, poop? Spelunker hat, dead bird. Dead bird was arguable. Halo flies, also kind of arguable, but not really. Mutant spider is useless to us, so I'm not going to take it whether or not it's arguable, which it kind of might be, I guess, but it's useless. It wouldn't help our damage, it would only hinder us if we got Polyphemus, which we won't, but still, it wouldn't help us, so there's no reason to take it. Celtic Cross, no. This is difficult. There's like nothing freaking here. Lucky Foot. I mean, it does replace one of our feet, so I'm gonna take it. Because maybe Isaac got his foot cut off by Mom's knife, and then, you know, have a good time. Speed up. Well, I don't mind. I'm not too fast yet, so that's okay. So now our pills are good or neutral, which means that health down is now desirable because it's a health up. And unfortunately we explored the whole floor, which is never fun. I'm getting lazier and lazier as I keep playing this game. I'm ready for Rebirth to just come out so that I can just, it'll be a new experience, and that's more what I'm worried about right now. Although I do want to do more vanilla runs, but I think that people would probably get mad at me. Because vanilla runs are just not challenge runs, and they're so not interesting for whatever reason for a lot of people. But I'd love to do more vanilla runs, which is what Northern Lion's been doing. He's been doing like almost exclusively vanilla runs, and I mean, I'm cool with that. I like vanilla runs a lot. They're really they're regrowing on me. Which is why, I mean, usually before I was doing like only one vanilla run a week, but now I'm doing one every 2 or 3 days. That's hopefully a medium that everyone can agree with. But why is this chub so much faster than usual? That was really weird. Shouldn't have taken the soul heart, but I really... whatever. Sister Maggie, yeah, we'll just keep re-rolling until we find something. You know, the virus technically could have been maybe. But most of these things do not help me. The peeper, Isaac lost his eye. Although we still have it because squeezy, but whatever. I'll take that one. Anyway, hopefully I'm in a place where you're all happy with the amount of challenges versus vanilla runs you're getting, but I would love to do more vanilla runs. Oh well. No! Oh, darn it. At least I've got health. Plenty-ish of it. Peeper, you're doing good work. I'm proud of you. Oh, thanks. I'll take those. Ah, fudge. I just walked right onto that spike. It would have been funny if I had walked through the space where you don't take damage, just like totally by accident. Since it was an accident that I walked on those spikes at all. Pretty bad one. Just, whatever. We haven't found the item room. This game is a jerk sometimes. There we go. Oh, darn it. I was hoping that every time... Yeah, I would get a nice chain reaction there. Oh, darn it. At least we got out of that one safely. So I can't fight the boss until I go to the item room. Unless I want to miss out on the item room, which I don't. I may as well go to the shop now that I have 15 cents, I guess. That's usually a good decision. Usually. Haven't gone to shops much, so I don't know if greed's going to be in here. Well, that doesn't help me. Unless he gives me an item that I can reroll, which he didn't. But at least we got some health. Health is good. So let's go find the item room and then get... I don't know if Tough Love stacks with Mom's Knife. I really don't. Let me summon someone. I hope you're going to listen to this and then tell me. Does Tough Love... And how does Chemical Peel, if at all, stack with Mom's Knife? And same thing with the Peeper. Yeah, that's about it. Unless there's something else that affects one eye. I think there might be. Oh, darn it. No, I think it's just Peeper and Chemical Peel. Yeah. Oh, also, with Peeper and Chemical Peel, how do those affect the kamikaze flies? I want to know that. So many questions I've just come up with. Your work's cut out for you. And I'm taking a lot of damage, but I am actually like really sleepy. I could probably go to sleep on camera. Just have this nice 10-hour recording. And we'd all love it. Oh yeah, this is definitely worth it. I'll win every time. Literally cannot lose. The sun's great. Full map. Significant damage to every enemy in the room. I'm just going to pop the devil so it's not getting in our way. As well as full health. I think that's the one I haven't said. What are you? The tower. I'll use that in here after we pick up our item. Deck of cards. No thanks. Doesn't really work. No. Nothing is really helping us. No, that doesn't really... None of these are very applicable, unfortunately. Halo, definitely not. Spoonbender, no. That is... Inner eye? Yeah, that's inner eye. Because Mom's Eye has eyelashes. Let me use this now. Shears might be applicable. Common Cold, not really. Yeah, Blood of the Martyr totally would be. If they put a crown of thorns on Isaac as a child, that'd be terrible. Like, super terrible. Guess I'm not getting that. I just want soul hearts, and you won't give them to me. You didn't give me any soul hearts. What a jerk you are. Note that I was moving slower there. That's because I was against the wall. When you're against the wall, you tend to move a bit slower, as odd as it is. Just proving a point there. Oh, that was stupid. That you can walk through spikes horizontally and vertically. I'm not going to do the horizontal one, but you can. Why did I go this way? Like, what? I knew exactly where the boss was. At least I got that handled. A Blood of the Martyr added 1.5 damage, I believe. It's pretty good. And it also made it so that if we use the Devil or the Book of Belial, it actually becomes a damage multiplier rather than an additive modifier. So it would multiply our damage by 1.5 rather than just adding 2, which is pretty cool. Can't get that, but you know, I do have full health if I so desire. Wow, good job, Peeper. Wasn't sure if that would hit me or not. Anyway, I'm just gonna cheese. Works out for me. I will take all this stuff. I want the Polaroid. The coin purse, I would be happy to have, but it doesn't help me at all. The tears up would help, but I'm looking for... You know, honestly, I think that meat seems like it's okay. I don't know how meat's supposed to look. I'm a vegetarian. But I think that that one's actually pretty normal and not abusive, unfortunately. Cardboard box doesn't really bother me either. Rotten meat, though, definitely. Let's keep going. Awesome. We didn't get a game freeze for once. Our increased damage is actually doing a lot for us, believe it or not. So we do have the Polaroid. We do have Polaroid invincibility when we get to such a point. I don't want that. Thank goodness it didn't pick it up. Darn it. Oh, you think I'm not going to kill you, but I'm going to kill you so hard. No? Oh, yeah, no, I want it, because there's one in here as well. Awesome! For once, half hearts working in... Oh, that was stupid damage. In harmony and cahoots with one another. It was a good time. I'm proud of them. This is like... Oh, I thought that it would die. Counting on the knife to be better than it is. It's okay, I have the sun, at least. I hope this is the right way. Darn you. Ah! I was kind of thinking that would hit me. Oh, darn it. I like walking into things with a knife. It's a bad habit, but it's fun. And that's what I care more about, having fun. But I do like to demonstrate good strategies as well, which I definitely don't when I walk into things with a knife. So just keep that in mind. Don't walk into things with the knife unless you're crazy or don't care about winning. Oh, good. Did a bunch of damage to both of the Gertie Juniors. Which means that... Oh, that was close. I thought we were done for. Oh, now we were done for. Now you die. Oh, thanks for the bomb. What a jerk. We're going to get 5 seconds of invincibility next we get hit. Because, you know, Polaroid and stuff. Doing its thing. Then we're going to get to full health because we have our good buddy the sun. Of course. Yeah, okay. And then we won't have Polaroid invincibility anymore because, sadly, that'll recover us to full health rather than optimal health. Not much I can do about it, though. Doesn't seem to be a half heart laying around anywhere, and I can't, well, create one. Alright, Loki 2. Oh, okay, so we use the sun. Use our invincibility. Jesus Juice doesn't seem to bother me. A pentagram might, but I don't know about that. Because his mom was, like, this isn't related to his family at all. His mom was, like, all Bible-y and stuff. Then she went crazy, but it wasn't a Satan thing. The mulligan might not be bad. Daddy Longlegs might not be bad either, but none of these things are helping too much. Max's head, arguable. It's arguable. I'm going to take it because it appears more like a stuffed animal than a real doll, of course. And so that means that they ripped up his, you know, his stuffed animal. That's not nice. You don't do that to a little kid. And it also did give us 0.5 damage and also multiplier damage by 1.5. There was some motive behind it, but it seems to fit because of the fact that it seems like a stuffed animal. Due to the fact that it does look like there's that kind of cut business on it. You know, like a tear rather than... I mean, I guess you could tear someone's neck off. But you know what? I think you get what I'm saying. And it's all good. Take the half heart, and now we're good. We have the health we want to have rather than the health we had to have. I may as well open this chest. Let's keep going, and this might or might not be the right way. Every time I say might or might not, I say it kind of like miter, might not, and you know that item, you know, miter. I think I've said that before. It's just kind of funny to me. Guess it's always good to amuse yourself, right? Envy is always an annoying fight. Unfortunately, I don't expect that I'll take no more damage, but it's entirely possible. And apparently 100% likely. We didn't get an item, we got 2 troll bombs. What a nice game. I really was expecting this to be the right way. Dreams crushed. It's probably going to be right, but I'm going to go up. Gonna do the crazy thing, because every time I've said, oh, you know what, this is like, it's gotta be this, it wasn't, for the past few days. So I'm just gonna not say that, and maybe everything will be happy, and I'll be right this way. So far, it's actually looking a bit promising. A bit. Darn it. This game just doesn't want me to be right at all about anything. It's not about the fact that it wants to generate the floor how it wants to. It's about the fact that I'm being not right. Wow, that was a really awesome telepills. Ah, okay. Do it again. I dare you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay. Eyes always scare me, especially when they're bloodshot eyes. Taken out of context, actually still makes a little bit of sense. We're kind of dying here, and I mean, it's my fault. But it's also... Oh, that was stupid. It's also scary and unfortunate because it means that I'm probably going to die. Alright, can we beat the heart without taking damage? Yeah, for sure. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to go to the arcade, and I might be able to show off something really cool. So we're gonna try. We don't have to. Awesome. So I'm just gonna play this repeatedly until never mind happens. Kill you. We do have Lucky Foot, which increases our success at gambling in general. I want all of that. Awesome. So now we have more of a chance of surviving for the long term. I don't need keys. You're stupid. Don't do this to me. Oh, you're gonna keep doing this to me. I need the hearts. Those are the ones I need. Yeah. If I can get back to optimal health, that would be pretty exciting, honestly. I was hoping to get a bunch of soul hearts and then maintain Polaroid invincibility. But clearly that did not work out at all. It just like blew up immediately, which was a jerk move for sure. Thank you. Oh, darn it. There is a half heart. It's way out yonder, though. Then again, we could just win more. Thanks, Peeper. Good job. I don't need money, I need health. Don't be a jerk. Don't do this to me. I don't need bombs either. I need this. My voice is hurting. I'm going to sleep immediately after uploading these things. It's going to be glorious. Wait, I have to do calf raises. Darn it. That'll wake me up too. I'll still go to sleep right after. It'll be fine. I wanted to either just like give up or frickin' give me the health I desire. Like, please, just let me win here. Okay, now I can do stuff. Growth hormones kind of would work, but I don't think so. Wafer would be awesome. Equals power. Ipecac. I don't know if it does anything to us, so I'm not going to take it. It might. It, like, actually might increase our damage by some amount. Nothing's going to do anything for us. Like, the parasite wouldn't do anything for us. I'd happily take it, but it does. Let's take Tough Love. Maybe it works. I don't know. I'm going to go find out what that heart is, because it could be the butt saving of the century. I'm pretty sure it's a half heart, because I wasn't taking it before. I would have taken it if it were full heart, most likely, because I don't think I had... Yeah, exactly. I didn't think I had optimal health for very much of this floor. So now we can finally move on in life and do something beautiful, like kill our mom's heart with her own knife. Something beautiful, you know, like I was saying. Okay. And I'll freaking finally... The game will be nearing its end, and I'll go to sleep. Because, you know, my internet's really fast, so it'll be uploaded in no time flat. Same with Ratchet Deadlocked, even though it's a larger file. I don't know if I'm fast enough. Okay, I wanted to test that. We dropped into Shoal, but I don't know if we dropped in well enough. Like, I don't know if we were faster, if we'd be able to do more. If it would count more. But someone asked about what happens if you go into Shoal when going into that light. And I said I thought what happened was that you'd get a cathedral with Shoal rooms. And when you killed Isaac, who I thought was the boss, you wouldn't get a chest to end the game. Obviously, that's either not the case and you just get a normal cathedral, or you can get further into Shoal, like into the trapdoor, if you're fast enough. Either way, it didn't work this time, if it works at all, like if I'm not just like making that up completely. Telepills, yeah, you know, I don't need the magician really at all. Helps a small amount, but totally don't need to keep it. This could have just taken us like way closer to the boss, which would be quite preferable. Thanks for all the money I don't need. I'd love to have money equals power, but I kind of had to reroll it because it wasn't really relevant. Again, with the craziness of running into people, gives me a rush. Not really. What is this pill? Bombs are key. I don't know if that helps me any. Darn it. Half heart doesn't help me either. We're just going to go for it. And we're going to hope to survive long enough that when we finally get our 5 seconds of invincibility, Isaac is dead enough that we can just run in there and finish this off really quickly. That's the ideal circumstance. Then again, if we don't get hit at all, that's okay. That's okay too, but... Oh no, we need to do this now. This needs to happen. Oh no, the half heart doesn't save us. We're not out of the water. We are still not out of the water. Now we're out of the water. And we can pick up another full heart, because yes. Alright, chest is going to be our death sentence, I promise. Stigmata. Cool with that one. The rest, rerolls. Wiggle Worm is great, but doesn't really fit. Guppy's Hairball kind of fits, but I don't want it. We're seeing items we've already seen. Because, of course, the pool has reset by now, for sure. Again, nothing's really helping us too much. Mom's lipstick might have counted. What are you gonna give me? Give me something that I can use. We're going to crash the game, just watch, by the way. But I must keep trying. Because everything that fits that's left seems to be a spacebar item. So I'm just going to take Polyphemus. You know, just because it's the end of the game and nothing else really works. I'm going to take Ipecac. And then I'm going to take Wiggle Worm. Because maybe he got a worm or something. I don't freaking know. Either way, Wiggle Worm allows us to hit enemies multiple times with the tip, doing even more massive damage. Remember, we have Polyphemus here, which is increasing our damage incredibly. So, you know, we're in a good place. And I mean Polyphemus, like I said, if he had something happen to one of his eyes, it's fine. I don't know if we're going the right way. We're not. We're probably going to die. I just want to make sure that's clear. I believe that that was a half heart that we didn't take. So we'll go get that. Oh man, I just want to go to sleep. Can I go right? Up is a possibility as well. So are either of those other paths over there. I'm just not keen. Ha! I have bested you in combat, War. I have bested all of War in combat. Just think about it. Golden key, that's really useful. See, look at it, just like stutter step through the air. Look at all that tip time. Although sometimes it wiggles out of the way of the enemy, which is inconvenient. Still, I'd say it's better than it is bad. It's amazing, actually. Got the heart that I lost back. That's always good. One-shot Gertie is also always good. Hierophant, also always good. 2 soul hearts. I don't need bombs or key, I really don't. Lust might have given us the virus, which would have been helpful, but if we can win, we can already win. Just I need to find the boss. This is a long floor, which is strange. Oh, look, it's the boss. We one-shot the bloat. And we could take the tick, but I don't really. I think that the Polaroid is going to help us more. I'm just going to tank this. Alright, so that was another Infinite D6 run that I kind of went off of the theme of at the end. Please leave your custom challenge run suggestions in the comments, and I will do the ones that I like the most or think would be the most entertaining to watch. Infinite D6 has finally returned. I have another one at least, or maybe 2, in my list. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the run. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.